Y'all know y'all missed me. So, welcome to In Styles. Today we are going to be talking to our makeup artists. Those of you out there who are building your kits, those of you who are out there just starting out in freelancing, these are some things that I've learned and I am learning along the way that I am going to share with you. Okay? Some companies that I have found that have really saved me money. So, yeah, let's get started. So, the company that I'm going to be talking about today and the product that I'm going to be talking about today is foundation. Foundation is one of the most important things in your kit, and it's also, unfortunately, one of the most expensive. For those of us just starting off our kit, it's very important, especially because you have to get so much in the beginning to start off a kit, that you do it as cost efficiently as possible. So that's one of the main goals for building up a kit, in my opinion, in the beginning, is to be cost efficient. Not to waste money on products that you're not going to use, not to invest in too much on one thing and not enough on the other, because two of the most important things and two of the most expensive things are your brushes, and second place is your foundation. Now, I have known for some makeup artists I've heard of coming to you and saying, well, you have to provide your own foundation. To me, that is very unprofessional. That's just my personal opinion. If that's what you decide to do and it works for you, do it. But in my position, I like to go having everything, where the client needs nothing and doesn't have to provide me with anything but what they're looking for. Excuse me if you can hear my stomach, I'm hungry. So, one of the first things that I decided that I wanted to do was I wanted to invest in palettes. And the reason why I think palettes are so important is because you can mix colors. So you can get about 20 different shades out of one palette or one set of colors. So the company that I decided to go with is Graftobian. Okay? And Graftobian is a company that is geared towards the makeup artist. If you ever have an opportunity to contact the company and have them send you this catalog, it's amazing. And they have so many products, and they're geared towards special effects. They have airbrushing, they have the glitters, they have the airbrush foundation, they have the regular HD foundation. They have just so many things here. They even have the kits. So this catalog is very important to look at. And also, if you see the look on her eyes, we're twins. So first, I'm gonna start off by showing you the foundations and explaining to you why I think it's a good deal, how much they cost, and also what makes them such a good price. So let me find the page in the book and I'm going to show you. So what I decided to start off with were the little palettes, okay? And these cost $21.99, which is like $22 a piece. And basically it is a cream based HD foundation. When I tell you that this goes on smooth, it does. When I tell you that it is HD, it is. When I tell you, you can also use these as concealers. If it's a little bit too full coverage, you can mix it with just a little bit of moisturizer to kind of thin it out. So you would take a spatula, scoop out a little bit of the product, and mix it with a little bit of cream, or not cream, but your moisturizer, to give you not such an opaque look. But this stuff goes a long way. Just a little bit on your client will go, and this is great for photos. Another great thing about this product is you can mix the colors. Let's say you have a person and you want to create NC44. Well, let's say you can mix this one, and let's say you might need a little bit of darker color. So you can get another palette and get your little spatula and scoop out a little bit of this one, and voila, you can create the most perfect color for that person. And you don't necessarily have to carry around bottles and bottles of foundation. that, you know, is a little bit messy. So these are very clean, very neat. They're not messy. They're easy to keep into your kit. And they come in a variety of different colors. Another great thing about this company is their shipping and handling is very fast. So I would recommend that, let's say you pre-consult someone. Usually, for example, because I mainly do weddings, I like to pre-consult at least a month before. The next month, I will order the foundation because I'll know a range that they're in. So let's say, because most of my brides are African American and Puerto Rican, so I stick to the brown skin mamas. But let's say I do get someone who needs, you know, a palette like this. It only takes a week for it to come in at the most. And this palette you can use, like, you could buy your palettes one by one basically and have these all in your kit. Another good thing that you could do, and it's just a personal preference, they do have the larger kits. But I'm going to tell you, these larger kits is just 3 of these put together and it's the same price. So you're not saving any money. So if you know you're going to use all the warms, then I will go ahead and get all the warm. If you're going to use all the cool, I'll go ahead and just get all the cool. If you want all the neutral, just go ahead and get all the neutral. But the only thing that you won't get in here is the corrector, and that is going to be separate. They do also have a really nice corrector set that I plan to go back and purchase. But I just find that these palettes are cheap. They're a nice quality. Even if you do get, because sometimes we're getting one foundation, because I know some people who've done this, and you don't have anyone else that color. This way you'll be able to mix, match, and make colors for your clients and be able to have the foundation and their color readily on hand and ready to go. Great way to start off with, and it's very affordable. I would recommend getting, for example, I would get the medium warm, the medium cool, and a lighter color to mix, and you would be able to create so many colors it's not even funny. By just mixing and matching those colors together. The only other thing that I've tried out for this company that I can personally vouch for is their eyeshadows. I love their eyeshadows. They only have 2 eyeshadow palettes. I got the neutral one, or the more neutral one, because fall is coming and these are more fall winter colors. Also, I did not have a white eyeshadow that I loved. What kind of makeup artist am I if I do not have the white eyeshadow that I love? So this one had a white, a silver. I love this brown. It is a very rich brown. I actually have that in my crease now. Let me zoom in on my eyes and also show you what colors I'm wearing. So I am wearing this brown in the crease. In the outer, I'm wearing this bronzy color, which is right here. In the center, I'm wearing this beautiful gold, which is in the center. And in the inner eye, I'm wearing, it's like a white, but it has like a gold, like opal. It's like a golden opal color to it, which is right here. So this, and this to create this look. And this is actually, I got the idea from the book, as you can see. So it wasn't a very hard look to recreate. And let me just swatch some of the colors for you. This is the bronze, and I'm as you can see, I won't be mashing on it. That's the bronze. That's the brown. That's the gold. So they are very pigmented. They're very soft. Let's do this silver. So they're great colors to work with. And they're huge. Like, those shadows will last forever. Okay? It's like ridiculous how big they are. And actually, let me show you in comparison to MAC shadows how big they are. Okay? Let me just get a palette. Remove a color. And show you in size comparison. This is a MAC. This is their color. See how big that is compared to it? These are even a little bit bigger than Makeup Forever's eyeshadows. And they do come out of this palette. There's holes in the back so you can push them out if you did want to do replacements. So this case is reusable. It also comes with a very large mirror and a place if you want to store a brush. So there's the mirror, and this is where you can store your brush. So this is my review of Graftobian. If you are a makeup artist, I would highly recommend checking out their brush kit, not their brush kit, their foundation palettes, because I really do think they are a wonderful value for the price. And if anyone has any questions, please leave your comments below. As I said, great foundation, full coverage foundation, especially if you're doing photos and you're doing video. Also, it is, I wouldn't per se wear it for daily use though. But as I said, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. And good luck. And let me know if you enjoyed the products from this company. But the foundation kits, I'm slowly getting them because, you know, I'm on a budget, building them slow, and I haven't had a need for any of the other colors. But yeah. Bye, guys.